aren't we blessed with this weather?
Yeah.
So Mark's very kindly just dropping us off at the station. Me and Kiki are going to head into Westfield.
I'm then going to go back, pick up pine cones, keep making fires, moving things around, getting sweaty, editing vlogs and general shit.
And I'm going to try and find curtains that are 180 degrees wide.
180 degrees.
Centimetres wide.
Hang on a minute, you're going in to look for 180 degree wide
100 centimetres wide and 240 centimetres long.
That's the maximum coverage of space that we see, but that doesn't include concertina.
I don't know how you
curl.
concertina. I'll ask them in John Lewis, they'll know.
I mean, you could end up getting one that would fit a sort of the whole wall, and they'll just look
suddenly
so
like
ugly.
a huge responsibility.
Do you really want them going to the right down to the floor, given we have a radiator underneath it?
Oh, I don't want them short.
They'll look like a pair of shorts.
They'll look weird.
Your hair is so curly.
Yeah. Washed it.
You scrub up all right, don't you?
Well, I'll look all right for the next 10 minutes anyway.
So, Nadia's off at Westfields. I think that's going to be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you see the... There you go. Nadia's off at Westfields. I'm at the house trying to make progress with the garden. And, yeah, well, as you can see, a lot of burning, a lot of chopping, a lot of shredding probably to come, and a lot of skip filling, hopefully. A lot of it's repetitive, so I'm not going to show all of it, but we may well show you where we're at now. That is all the stuff that I've brought from over in the garden down there. But that's the final lot, if you know what I mean. I've got everything else out of the garden, so I'm kind of pleased about that.
I'm in W.H. Smith. I've been in W.H. Smith for years. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon this would be good enough paint for painting eggs? I don't know. Postery paints? Yeah? No?
Okay, I'm just going to show you the drive. I've just now picked up all of the pine cones. I've just picked up all the pine cones and I'm setting fire to them so that I can then spade all that gravel into the wheelbarrow and then drizzle it across the drive. I'm trying to do that before Nadia gets back from Westfield, so that there's at least a sort of surface difference to the front of the house. Now there's about a ton of gravel, and as I pour it on the entrance of the drive, it's making a minimal effect, but I think the entrance of the drive is the key place, and just in front of the door. This isn't as easy as it looks, guys, I promise you. Definitely feels like I've been given manual labour or some kind of punishment. But anyway, and as I look around, it looks patchy. So I mean, I think we probably need 2 tons of gravel. What do you think? Do you think we're going to have enough?
I can't help think that this was probably the most insane thing I've ever done in my life, to come on Good Friday to Westfield on the hottest day of the year so far. It's hot, it's stinky, it's loud, it's busy. I want to be in my garden with Mark.
I'm using a very specific strategy, which is very hard work, with a hand spade. See that? With a hand spade, and then once I've got that full, and then I'm taking it and then I'm pouring it out, tipping it out, and then sort of shaking it as I do it. And I'm going to turn this around and show you how I've done so far. See? And over time that will blend in. Really all that to do. Jesus.
Ooh, that was a nice little bit of retail therapy. Gap, girls, has got 40% off everything that is at full price. Not off sale stuff, but everything's off full price. Nice little retail hit. I haven't gone shopping on my own for years. Yeah, I might get into this now.
Okay, team, I'm struggling. So I'm kind of reaching the end of the gravel, and it pretty much just does to where the house is shadowed. So we're going to need 3 times the gravel to do the drive. Plus also, I was about to put that gravel there, but there's weeds, and I'm going to be coming in and out doing the skip, so I realised that's probably not very wise, because it will just get crumbled on and unnecessarily made thin again by my movement. And then I'd got distracted with the raised beds, and I need to sort of dig little foundations with the raised beds, but It's like a game of fucking Jenga mixed with Tetris. And I can't work out for the life of me what I need or what I've done wrong, or if what I'm trying to do is a good idea or not.
I love coming into Marks Spencer food hall without Mark and the girls so I can have a proper look. Look at these. Hang on, let me just tap it. White chocolate Easter eggs filled with hidden mango and passion fruit centre. Is that 8 quid? Oh my god, they're 12 quid. 12 quid for 6. Make my cheesecake instead, cheaper thing. Easter bunny tails. Look, little profiteroles. Easter bunny with profiteroles. What it says? Oh, look at that. Easter egg cheesecake. Oh, I wish I'd had that idea. What else? Easter things. I'm going to go look for Easter things. Oh, look at that bunny. A yoga bunny. How hilarious is that? It's doing a downward dog. Oh my god, that's so funny. Jazzy egg. Yep, with little bejazzles. Chicky bang bang. Oh, cute. Easter egg selection. What have we got down here? A rock chick.
Right, I've been going for hours. I've done the gravel in half the drive. I've burnt half of that, believe it or not. I have actually burnt half of that so that I can get to more cardboard, to burn more cardboard. And yeah, I've put the sleepers in the front garden in the place that I think they need to go. I'm knackered. I mean, it's been non-stop. Trying to burn this amount of wood is no easy task.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he said, love to get Mark that, but then he'd eat it, and then he'd feel horrible about himself. So I better not get it. There you go, Mark. While you're editing, you can have a look at what I would have got you if I didn't know that it was going to end in tears if you ate it. There you go. That's what you could have had. Millions of hundreds of thousands. If you've got boys, I think this is a good one. Dinosaur with dinosaur eggs. I'm so glad I've got girls. Oh my god, I'm in John Lewis now and I'm so intimidated. Curtains. Curtain rails. I just don't know about these things. I don't even know where to start. I'll end up just going for something white. I know I will, because I won't know what to do. Oh, I wish I had an extraordinary sense of style. I wish I could just touch that and then just know instantly that's the right thing. How some of you do. Oh, bloody hell. Very intimidated. What about these? These are nice. Mark? Now I've got to look at the bloody size. Okay, so, whispering because it's a bit embarrassing. 137 centimetres length. Where's the width? They're only saying length. Oh, width. 66. Or is that because we've got 2? We were 180, so 2. That would be right. No, 167 centimetres. Do I need to buy 2 curtains? Am I dividing it by 2? So it's 180. So does each curtain need to be 90 centimetres? God, I'm going to have to find somebody.
That's very funny. I've just had a phone call from Nad. So she got into the curtain department and she forgot the measurements. Or she didn't forget the measurements. She got confused because they require measurements per curtain. See, it's not as simple as just going up and down and across, is it? You've got to have drop. I'm sure there's a measurement for drop, though I thought that was a measurement for men, just which way they hung, if you know what I mean. I thought there's drop, there's width, and then isn't there crimp? And then there's something else, isn't there? Anyway.
So overwhelming. Look how many curtains there are. These seem nice. Sort of the outdoors inside. What do we reckon? This is nice. Fresh. Very fresh. But I don't know if that's too white against our dirty walls. Would it make the walls look dirty? Maybe we should get this, which is a bit off-white with a bit green. I quite like them. Thing is, now I'm back to square one because the width is 90. No, the width is approximate size of each curtain, 167 centimetres, So what's 2 of those? 200, it's about 300 and something. But when I measured the width, it was 180. Length, 228, but our length was 240. Or was it 220? What does track width mean? That's a new width. I'm so embarrassed to ask someone because they're going to think, how have you got to your age and without knowing what a width of a curtain means? God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sweating. I'm going to have to buy them online.
I'm sat down in the front garden, in front of a fire, under the sun. Probably doesn't look like I've made any progress, but I tell you what, I've burnt the equivalent of what I'm looking at.
I'm now leaving the curtain department without having bought a curtain. I'm just so embarrassed that I don't even know what I'm asking for. I'm just going to get out of here, get home, order it online.
You can see the fence. Oh, really cut my foot. It doesn't look bad, but that's really painful. Nadia's going to think I'm going to get sepsis or something. Oh, I've got all sorts of stings around my ankles. Didn't wear the right shoes, did I? For things like that landing. I am cream crackered, and it's only 10 to 4. And I think Nadia's heading back soon. So I'm thinking I might wait till the fire's safe and then go back into the drive and do the rest of the gravel. Well, that was Good Friday, wasn't it? Well, it's not over yet. Plus, it had to be done. This is the thing. Sometimes these really sort of repetitive, menial jobs are the crucial bits that need to be done in order for progress to be made. And I quite like that. I can do really sort of intellectually rigorous jobs or totally manual. I'm just breaking twigs off and breaking branches down and burning them. It's joyful sometimes.
So Kiki and I are now heading back home. Both of our feet are killing us. So I'm going to get home and then I'm going to start getting the house ready for Easter. So I hope Mark's got a big cup of tea. There's cheesecake in the fridge, there's cheesecake in the fridge, there's cheesecake in the fridge. I'm going to have tea and cheesecake when I get home.
Oh my God, I look like I'm in one of those cartoons where he's been blown up by Jerry or Tom. And look, I've just got like the blast marks around my eyes. Oh my God. Well, if you could see what I've actually done. Well, the problem is, to the untrained eye, it doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I've done so much. Slight problem is that the gravel that Nadia ordered is a distinctly different colour to the gravel we've already got. So the idea that we could just sprinkle a bit and it would sort of embed with what's already there and sort of mix in well and sort of just supplement what's already there is a nonsense, because I just went out and it looked like someone's tipped a pot of paint all over the drive. I'll show you before I go and pick up Nadia. But here's the thing. I've come in, I'm dying of thirst. There's no soft drinks. I know there's water. I find water the most boring thing in the world. At a time like now when I look like this, I don't want water. But there are no other drinks in the house. So, failing that, I fancy a little snack. And what did I stumble across in the fridge? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Shall I? I think just one more piece is the order of the day. She won't notice. Well, I suppose there was half, but anyway, she won't notice. Maybe just one more slice. What do you reckon? It's not the same colour, is it? That means we have to do probably the whole drive. You don't know how much effort that's taken just to do that. What is she gonna say? It's a completely different colour. I'm now in a vain attempt to make the new gravel blend and mix in with the old gravel. I'm going to drive the car back and forth over the said gravel in the hope that it gets a bit greyer. Like, obviously I can't film and drive at the same time. I have a gash in my left foot as well, which is probably giving me sepsis, so here we go. It's funny, isn't it? The front headlines of some of the papers are 25 degrees centigrade Sunday roast, and apparently 7.4 million people are planning holiday getaways. Well, I understand why people are heading off abroad, but surely, don't people think counterintuitively now? They don't all jump on the road and drive off to the nearest beach, because it's just going to be rammed. Maddie today has just arrived at Crystal Palace Park, I said to her, let us know how busy it is, because I might take the dogs. And she said it's so heaving and rammed. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but as soon as my physical space is like, you know, boxed in within 1 metre of someone else, I don't have that much fun, if I'm honest. I like a bit of not privacy, but a little bit of space. I don't like being around too many people. Are you going away? What are you doing? Are you going to go and sit in traffic? I mean, I have to confess, many times in the past I've committed to a journey. And the thing is, whenever you try and think round what other people are going to do, everyone else has thought round what other people are going to do in the same way. So everyone thinking round what other people are going to do end up doing everything that other people are going to do. Do you get me? So here they come, laden with bags. I think they've either been to Primark or Urban Outfitters. Here they come. I wonder what they're going to think of my camouflage. Hello.
Hey, baby.
I didn't even... There's a drink in that bag if you want one, kids.
We cannot tell you how hot Westfield
How busy was it?
Packed. I'm exhausted. I want a cup of tea and a slice of cheesecake.
The car just came on as you came.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah. Look at my
You
face.
smell of bonfire. Hey? Do we let Kiki have cheesecake?
Oh my lord, absolutely.
Oh, I was going to say no.
Maddie's at Crystal Palace Park with Anya and says it's beyond heaving.
Oh, God.
It's official that most public spaces, when the weather's beautiful, are horrendous.
If you live in London.
If you live in London.
That's why we just...
You what?
Bought vinyl.
What, for me?
Yeah, me and Jamie had an hour's talk about vinyl.
Oh, how exciting. What did you buy?
No, not
Vinyl,
here.
she said. No, I know, but what did you buy? Bring it
Panic
forward.
at the Disco.
Oh, I'm not a fan of them, but I know you love them. Yeah. Is this their new album?
No.
Can you get the present out of
Oh,
there?
so this is the one that you've got and you've listened to. Don't you love vinyl? Didn't you get more for your money back in the day? Because then you'd open that up and it'd be a gatefold sleeve, and then you'd get the lyrics, and then sometimes you'd get a limited edition photo, and then sometimes you'd get a coloured
I really
vinyl,
like this photo.
and then sometimes you get a design on the actual record label, which is so lovely. And didn't you get those ones where it never quite told you whether it was 33 RPM or 45 RPM, and you put it on, and then it would go too fast?
I got you a present.
You got me a present.
Close your eyes.
I can't. Can
No,
I just say,
your eyeballs.
look at my face. I can't tell you how hard.
I know. I bet you've just grafted them.
I haven't stopped for
Yeah.
5 hours.
I knew it.
Okay, let's
Right,
have a look.
close your eyes. Remember, it's Easter. A bit of a tight fit. Hang on.
Something's not fitting on my very large head. Oh,
dear.
God.
Okay, go on.
What?
Open your eyes.
Oh, I just felt like the back of my head was going to split. Oh, right, he's very
Chicken.
tall, isn't he?
Right,
Ah.
I thought with the sky roof, it's a bit small.
It doesn't fit
isn't
my
it?
head. Does it fit yours? You got a tiny head. Oh, that's great.
I've got a massive head.
That's weird. That means I've got a ginormous head.
Maybe I put it on wrong.
You don't have a small one. You don't have
I do have a very
Mum,
big
it's
head.
your hair.
I'm known as having a big head.
Did you find out what your mum was after? Because I was worried there was something wrong with the
She
fire.
just dropped some mint off
Oh.
for me and spring onions.
Okay. Oh. I think it's all the. I'm going to make it all the rage. Now, be prepared, guys. I've done a job that was quite literally backbreaking in a way that you can't even begin to comprehend.
Shopping was quite backbreaking
There
too,
was
wasn't it, Kiki?
there was a moisture in the gravel that kept the that it was always a slightly different pigment to our drive. I started to drizzle it. The drizzle didn't work. It just looked like someone had come in and spat or vomited clean gravel. So I had to go for a consistent spread, and thus I've discovered we need infinitely more gravel. I walked out to the car to come and get you, and I hit the floor in hysterics.
How does it feel?
I feel a bit of a cock.
I think your driving has improved.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't feel such a chicken.
Right, good.
Imagine if you crashed as you said.
I feel a bit eggshelly.
Okay. Can you say cock-a-doodle-doo?
No, but I can whistle it
Go on then.
out of my nostril.
Go on. Mark just said to me, because this challenge that I'm doing later in the year, I just said, I'm really worried about it, Mark, because I've just gone shopping and I'm totally knackered just shopping all day. And this challenge is going to be days and days. And he just said to me, well, you are old. You are nearly 60.
You're heading to 60, aren't you?
Yeah, we're all heading to 60.
Yeah, but some are closer than others. And you're going to feel that, aren't you, at some point? You're going to feel it.
Very depressing. Very, very
Just
depressing.
triple check that none of the pine trees are on fire. That's a good result.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Mark says I've got to carry on filming because there's something in the drive.
Well, can you see the edge of the
Is
drive?
that a swimming pool?
Oh,
No, look at the edge of the drive.
how can we not see it?
Yeah, oh yeah, nice white gravel.
White gravel.
Clean gravel. I think
Okay.
we should have gone for pebbles.
Look.
Oh. Oh God, that looks awful.
I killed myself doing it.
Oh, it looks terrible, babe.
What do you mean? It'll look great when it's all over the whole
bad.
thing.
Not really. We haven't got that sort of a house.
What do you mean? You can't say the concept's not right. It's just that it doesn't spread. I know, that's what I came out
How
with.
long did it take you to do
You
it?
chose it.
I didn't.
not-
I said, can we just have the same as we've
Yeah,
had
but it's
before?
not the fucking same, is it?
Even when you spread it, it's still dirty. It's new.
Promise you it'll... Promise you...
I suppose it will look nice when it's all... Oh, we need at least 3
No,
bags.
that's what I said, at least 3.
No, you said get 2.
No,
we
I
need
said, we
at
actually
least
said
3.
we need 3.
No,
We
and
may
then
as
you
well
went,
get
just
2.
get 2 because we don't want to waste money. We are
Can
getting
you see,
3.
do you know how hard it has been with this?
Okay.
Hang on. I used this to get it into a wheelbarrow, and then I would wheelbarrow the wheelbarrow over, and then I'd do this, babe.
Right, well, we're going to ask the man to bring us some more, and I'm telling you now, I'm going to ask him to unload it onto the drive.
No,
Yes.
that's fine.
No, you're going to end up with a bad batch.
Well-
You're not going to be able to work.
I think you need to get 2 more bags for now and get the 3rd and 4th bag when the skip's gone. Myself. That's my theory.
Well, rather than keep getting him to come back and forth. Right, come on, let's get in. Well done, though.
What do you call a man with a spade on his head?
Doug.
What do you call a man without the spade on his head?
Douglas.
Oh, flipping
You
heck.
told me it about 10 times over
What do you
our
call a
16-year
man?
marriage.
What do you call a man under a pile of
Come on,
leaves
I
with no
wanna go
limbs?
in. Please,
What do you call it?
Russell.
What do you call the same man in the sea? Bob. Hey?
We've had half a cheesecake. I knew exactly how much was in there. It must have... God knows how you had time to do the gravel because you've been in there eating cheesecake all day.
Literally had some before I came to get you. I was so hungry.
Oh, good. I'm glad you had some.
All right. Luckily, I didn't eat it all.
Be better if you'd had a sandwich or something for your lunch over than the cheesecake.
So Nadia is very unhappy with the gravel. She doesn't even think that when it's finished, it's going to suit the house. Whereas I think it looks like a really nice Chiltern stone gravel. I think it will make the house look even posher.
I think the thing is we need like edging around the...
Yeah, but darling, did you not see the sleepers that I've arranged in the way that they're now going to be? They just need to be drilled together and put in and dug in.
Is there any way, can I just ask something about the sleepers?
Yes.
You know how they're all like leaning to one side?
They're going to be flat, babe.
Yeah, you're going to... How will you get them flat?
You dig underneath them.
Oh.
You'll dig a trench to put them in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They're not going to just be put on top of the...
Oh, right. 'cause I thought
No, oh my God, I knew you were going to think that. The reason they're like that is because I'm using them as a guideline.
Oh, okay.
A guideline to know how many I need and where they're going to go. And then we're going to pull them off, basically dig mini little foundations for them, wedge them in, nail them all together, That's going to be... That gravel, I think, is actually really nice. Once you've tipped it all out, you go round with the spade and you sprinkle in the gaps. That's what I've been doing, just to get the front done. But I'm just going to finish that sack, so that sack's done. I feel a bit emotional about the whole thing.
I've done very well, babe.
The other job I did, I picked up every single pine cone.
Wow, I saw loads when I came in.
Every single pine cone, there's only 2.
That was massive, there was loads of them.
Every single pine cone, and I put them on the fire and burnt them.
Oh, well done, baby.
Pretty cool pine cone.
You've been amazing.
When I came in, I took my sunglasses off and I looked like something out of a cartoon that had an explosion off in his face.
You should have seen me in the curtain department.
Oh, God, I can't wait. Did you film it?
Wasn't good. So, Mark, straight in from doing the front, and now what are you doing?
Editing Green-Fingered Hill.
Editing
to put out in
Green-Fingered
about
Hill.
an hour.
That will be going out, well, it will already be out by the time we get to this vlog. There's Nanny Di. Give us a little blast of Nanny Di.
I'm not going to show you the best bit, no. No, this is her reaction to the pots.
Oh, to the pots.
Potgate.
Potgate. Oh my God, I've already seen this. This is hilarious. Look at the state of this, guys. You know what I'm going to be doing this afternoon? And out there, it's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm filling the skip and I'm trying to do the thing of putting the flat things at the sides or at the bottom here, each side, so that you keep that space clear in the middle, because I'm imagining that there's a lot of very wet cardboard that I'm never going to be able to burn over there. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up having to supplement, well, fill the middle of that skip with all of that. The problem I've got right now is, well, someone's dropped a load of paint on our drive. The problem I've got right now is I don't know how to stop, I don't know where to stop, I don't know when to stop, and yet I've got to stop because I've got to put up the vlog. I'm really lucky, I've got a gorgeous wife who makes food. Look at you.
American Next Top Model.
Look at you. Do you remember Les Dawson?
What
What are you doing? Why are you covering yourself?
I don't see Gianna having that look for high fashion.
But a little more impressive than her is this.
I think my video was strong, but then again, you never know. I'm going into this now.
Food for a man who's done manly things. I feel like I've been a real man. I've broken twigs and branches. Broken twigs, that sounds pathetic. I've broken branches with my bare hands. So Nads,
Yeah.
can you clarify for me,
Yeah.
what is the curse of Strictly?
Oh, this is because loads of people have split up.
Is there a curse of Strictly?
No, I think it's just coincidence, isn't it? People are unhappy anyway, and then they go on a show and they end up.
Do you think people become unhappy because they're on the show?
Well, how the hell can I know that?
I don't know.
I don't think happy people break up, do they?
No.
So I think somebody who's unhappy, it's a bit, you know what it is? I think it's a bit like the whole Christmas party thing. People get carried away with themselves. They're a bit miserable in their relationship.
Right.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
And you've got your crutch in someone's face half the time, haven't you? Being swung
Oh
around.
yeah, you've got a knee in your nun.
It sort of helps, doesn't it? It's the body contact.
A knee in your nun.
Apparently you could cut the sizzling atmosphere with a butter knife, according to
A
someone.
knee in your nun.
A knee in your nun.
A knee in your nun.
A knee in your nun. A knee in your nun. A knee in your nun. A knee in your nun. A knee in your nun. A knee in your nun. I think that could catch on.
Knee, no, none.
What would be the problem if someone was dancing?
Remember that?
Do you think that?
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I. What?
Smell the blood of an
Smell the
English-
blood of an Englishman. Be
Be
he
him.
alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
So do you think there's ever a situation where a dancer throws either a male or a female dancer in the air and their body parts stink?
Please the way of the Lord.
I think they get stinky.
Please. What's that song? Godspell.
Not a song.
It's a real song.
It's not a song.
No, hang on.
It's just...
It's from Godspell.
Fucking
The
hell.
way of the Lord. Or Jesus Christ Superstar.
It's not Jesus Christ.
Please. Ooh.
When in doubt, Nadia sings bad lyrics.
No, I don't. I sing good lyrics.
You sing bad
I
lyrics.
just don't sing them in the right order.
So do you think the dancers are smelly?
What are you talking about?
Do you think there are embarrassing
Obviously got
moments?
something.
Are there embarrassing moments when they lift them up and they smell?
What is it you want me to say about this? Magic moments, like two star-crossed lovers. It wasn't the grass that tickled your ass, it was my finger.
It's disgusting when you think about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I got a visualize 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him? That's when I do my Rocky bit. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so.
And that's country.
Finger did it back, but they why did you let him go? That's death metal.
You're going to regret that tomorrow.
How do they do that for hours?
They do it for days.
Do you think they all end up in special homes?
In head braces.
In head braces?
Yes.
One day, Mama Duck said, quack, 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 and 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks came to one day, over the hill and far away. Mama Duck said, come on, you
Quack,
join
quack,
in.
quack, quack.
And only one little duck came back. One little duck went to one day over the hill. I think from today the subs are going to understand my dyscalculus.
And your inability to sing.
mean?
Or play cutlery.
Actually, the last time when you were in New York and I did a medley, people actually enjoyed it.
They took pity on you, darling.
No, they enjoyed me.
They didn't enjoy it. They were just humouring you.
Come on, get me. What's your favourite song to hear me sing?
Do you think the Extinction Rebellion has run its course?
Well, it's interesting actually because Kiki was lying on the sofa earlier and she went, oh, these people now, it's gone on for too much. I said, Kiki, they're trying to save the world for
I know.
you. And she said, yeah, but I think some of these teenagers are just using it as an excuse. Well, I said, but if we make enough noise.
Well, as you'll have seen from my footage earlier in this vlog, I was filming in Oxford Street last night. It seemed fully going. You seemed to think that Waterloo Bridge was open.
Bridge was empty as I drove.
Oh, how bizarre. I thought they were heading off to Heathrow to play with everyone's holiday. It does feel like they're sort of targeting the wrong people.
Well, I mean, the thing is, what you want to do is...
Chain yourself to Parliament.
What you want to do is really piss off the government.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that super glued themselves to the glass window in House of the Parliament, I thought that was genius.
Yeah.
But the problem is now, everybody is dismissing them. I mean, oh my
Yeah.
God, I mean, we talked about it on Loose Women on Friday.
Yeah.
People were hating them.
Were they?
The whole audience, oh my God, I mean, really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if they've been...
Well, I think even sympathetic people were beginning by the end of the week to just say, hang on a minute, this is affecting all the wrong
weren't
people.
able to get to work.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Well,
So
yeah.
once you start affecting people's lives, but what they're trying to say is this is the chaos that we
Yeah.
are going to have.
Yeah, yeah.
People aren't going to be able to get to work.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to be able to use cars. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But you can't tell people. Everybody thinks that the problem with it is, in one sense, campaigners have done a really good job because they've made us understand what dire straits we're in. But on the other hand, it's given a sense of hopelessness.
Yeah.
So people have gone, you know, I mean, David Attenborough's brilliant film about the plastic in the sea. You look at it and you go, oh my God, what can we do? And people don't believe in the ripple effect.
I think the
That
most...
small actions could have big...
Well, I think one small action that I think is the most meaningful, I think, charitable...
What are you going to say?
Contribution to
Something
the whole...
awful.
No!
No!
To the whole... Come here!
No, it's going to be something awful.
No, I think the most meaningful contribution to the whole ecological debate was Jason Momoa shaving off his beard.
Here we go. Yeah.
Don't you? He shaved off his beard. He threw his beard hair out of the window for little birds to use as a nest and recycle. So I think that was important. But here's something. Someone did say that really the place they should have been protesting in London was outside the Chinese embassy.
Yeah.
China is the biggest criminal on the international stage, and apparently of all developed countries, our emissions and pollution is reducing the fastest. Anyway, it got the message out there, but I do worry there's a tipping point, and I think it's about proportion, isn't it? It's about, you know, is it proportionate to the message they're trying to get across?
People aren't getting to work, people are losing
Yeah.
their livelihood, and that's not good.
Yeah.
But again, they're trying to show us that is actually going to be all of our
When
reality.
when the planet is blistered and dry and roads are melting into crevices of in the ground, and there are people and bodies everywhere like a zombie apocalypse, I don't think we'll be worrying about whether Waterloo Bridge is open.
Exactly. I think that's where they're coming from. And I
But
think nobody can... Yes, I mean, I know people are really angry. There's lots of people that are really angry about what they're doing. But they are... I mean, we know one of those people, Rachel.
Yeah.
She's gone there with the best of intentions.
Oh, absolutely. But even she wasn't there for 3 days. But the thing is, when Armageddon comes, there isn't going to be mung beans either. So they ain't going to be happy, and we ain't going to be happy. It's bath time, having another bath. Just took my Garmin off my... Not my Garmin, my Fitbit off my arm. Look at the muck. Mucky boy. Mucky boy, switched up boy. Anyway, I might have a chat with you in the bath. We like that. It's that time again where I sing a song with a part of my anatomy. Wait for it, it's a ballad. It's a really emotional ballad. There's a little bit of sort of drum and bass in the background there, just to give it a little bit of rhythm. You can hear the internal song. You sound like a furtive woodland animal, like a... What are you doing? Wow! When did that happen? If only you'd gone to look at all the branches I'd burnt. Look, don't you think this is a bit unfair? Look at that photo.
This Dame Emma jets a gas-guzzling 4,000... Oh. It's just...
Classic Daily Mail.
It's just headline. Just silly, silly headlines.
So basically Emma Thompson has gone to the rebellion. But look, they've gone for a classic photo of her looking like a total mung bean hipster, haven't they? Look, put your arm in the air, Emma. And that's a shame, because the Pat will have told her to do that, knowing exactly what he's doing. She's got dungarees on.
Give us a wave, Emma.
Give us a wave. No, but if you wouldn't mind putting your arm up like a fist, so you look like an eco-warrior, Emma. And there she is, Emma. And then can we go through her history and see if she's used any gas or petrol at all? Because then we can say she's a hypocrite. Headlines, man. Headlines. What you got then?
I don't know. I'm hoping this is the...
What is it?
I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a pan. Oh, that's to do my recipe.
Yeah, it was your tray bake.
Tray bake. Oh, I could do that tomorrow then.
All that box.
All that box and all that plastic. And why do you need that plastic? What's going to happen to that? Look at that. That is shocking.
That's not only shocking, it's
Is
bloody
it recyclable?
disappointing.
Do not use this product.
Such a big box,
Oh,
I
it
can't
is
even see you.
It is recyclable. I think I know what this might be.
What do you think it might be?
I think it's something I ordered for the girls for Easter. It's a
A
good
present for me. I'd like a present. You've got me excited about the presents with my thinking head.
Sorry, I won't have time to get presents. I tried to find something for you today and there was just nothing.
Ooh.
That's for Kiki.
That's so cool.
That's for Kiki for
Jesus,
Easter.
if you had all that, she'd explode.
Oh, that's really cool. I really like that. That was from Amazon. If anyone's wanting to get it from Amazon Prime. It's quite pricey, I think, but I thought it's better than... I don't know, I just don't want to get the... They've just got a bit older, haven't they, for Easter eggs? And this is Maddie's. She's a Cadbury Queen. Oh, they're really good, aren't they?
I want the Galaxy one.
No, babe. I was going to get you one, and then I thought it's thousands of calories.
Yeah, you're right.
What is the point? You're just going to end up hating it. I saw a lot. Well, you'll see in the edit today what I found in Marks and Spencer. I was going to buy it for you, and then I said no. You'll be eating the kids' chocolate all day long anyway. You know what you like. You always do. It's all day mini eggs on Easter, isn't it? This is from. This came into Loose Women. This was a present from somebody called HH Designs, Fabulous and British. Oh, I like supporting independent little companies. Let's see what she does. They always do things so beautifully. Look, all wrapped up. I've got literally no idea. This could be a condom or
Why did you say that?
a cake recipe book.
Something on the mind today. Got one track mind.
What is it?
I think it is. It's a giant condom.
I start each day as Mary Poppins and end it as Cruella de Vil. Sometimes I laugh so hard tears roll down my leg. Like that one. These days,
Just got that.
getting lucky means finding my car in the car park.
Anyway, so that's it. That's our Good Friday. Hope you've had a good Friday. And I hope
Usually
you have
we
a
end
great
this with
Saturday.
dinner, don't we?
We do, but there's no dinner
But I've had
coming.
half a cheesecake, so I'm not having
Yeah,
dinner.
and I'm probably going to order a takeaway.
No.
No, I'm joking. I'm going to go down the shop and get some drinks because I've got no soft drinks.
And I might spend some time measuring the rest of my windows tonight.
Oh, can I film you? Can I?
Did you know?